So, we can all agree NFTs have suddenly become one of the largest areas of innovation in cryptocurrency. It has exploded in popularity, and brilliant software developers are constantly finding new use cases for it. One of the most exciting uses is NFT-based video games. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Maniac. We'll be discussing why you should own 700 plus Gala, the founders of Gala Games, how Gala Games network is secured, price prediction for Gala, and how to buy Gala. You don't want to miss this. Stick around to the end of the video as we'll take a look at why Gala token is destroying other coins in the metaverse, why it's a good investment, and how to buy and trade the Gala token. If you wish to 3x your money in the next few months or 50x for the long term, then Gala is the direction you should be looking. So hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, then press the subscribe button for the latest news and updates on new buzzing cryptocurrencies. Without further ado, let's get into it. Gala Games aims to take the gaming industry in a different direction by giving players back control over the games. Gala Games' mission is to make blockchain games that you'll want to play. The project wants to change the fact that players can spend hundreds of dollars on in-game assets and countless hours spent playing the game, which could be taken away from them with the click of a button. It plans to reintroduce creative thinking into games by giving players control of the games and in-game assets with the help of blockchain technology. Players can own NFTs and influence the governance of games within the Gala Games ecosystem. The Founders Node's voting mechanism allows players to influence what games Gala should develop and what games should get funding. Besides buying NFTs for specific games, Gala Games also utilizes Gala, its own utility token. So far, Gala Games has released one playable game, Townstar, and an NFT collectible series, Vox. It plans to release more games in the future, such as a fantasy RPG game, a sci-fi strategy game, and a tower defense game. Since launching in 2019, Gala Games has grown to over 1.3 million monthly active users, and 26,000 NFTs have been sold, with the most expensive piece valued at $3 million. Why you should own 700 plus Gala? Most cryptocurrency prices have declined in the past few weeks. For example, Bitcoin dropped to about $58,000. Gala's price, on the other hand, has been steadily pumping with an increase of more than 80% from its lowest level this month. For starters, Gala is a blockchain project in the gaming and NFT space. The platform was created by one of the co-founders of Zynga, the $8 billion gaming company. It enables developers to build games in the ecosystem. Gamers can also play these games and have a voice about them. Some of the most popular games in the network are Spider Tanks, Mirandus, and Fortified. Gala is the native token for the so-called Gala chain. The Gala price is rising as investors cheer the fast-growing industry of decentralized games, non-fungible tokens, NFT, and the metaverse. Also, the market is excited that Townstar's node licenses will move to Gala Games in an upcoming vote. What makes Gala Games unique? Gala Games is not a single game, but rather it offers an entire array of different blockchain games that places fun first and blockchain in the background. Townstar is currently the only playable game. It's a town simulation that can be played in a browser. Players manage a town similar to the gameplay of SimCity, but in Townstar, they own the town. Vox is Gala Games' set of collectible NFT avatars. Each Vox is unique, and some Voxes are rarer than others. In the initial drop, 8,888 Vox were distributed for an average price of 0.088 Ethereum, or roughly $280. Although inspired by Townstars, Vox has other utility besides just being an NFT avatar. Holders can lock up Gala and earn Vox coin by playing with their Vox avatars in the future. Vox owners also get their own FBX file, which allows them to animate their avatars or even 3D print them in the future. Other games are in development as well. Fortified is a player versus player tower defense game set in a fantastical medieval world. Players will compete to build the best tower defense strategies. Mirandus is a fantasy role-playing game RPG set in a massive world ruled by 5 player monarchs. Players will be able to own in-game assets and claim parts of the in-game landscape. Echoes of Empire is a sci-fi strategy game set within a galaxy at war. Players will be able to own their own spaceships and control parts of the galaxy. Spider Tank Project is a multiplayer online battle arena game allowing players to pick a spider tank to battle other players. The game is free to play but will contain in-game earning mechanisms. It's scheduled for release in Q4 2021. A major component when it comes to developing these games is community feedback. Gala Games constantly engage and test assumptions with their community on Discord. This allows players to shape the direction and design of the games. Users can run Gala nodes, which supports the Gala network. In return, they receive rewards like Gala, limited edition NFTs, and other opportunities. The Gala node ecosystem consists of a triple proof node system, proof of work POW, proof of stake POS, and proof of storage. POW is called founder nodes, which are tier 1 nodes based on 50,000 fully owned NFTs. These are early supporters of the network and will receive NFTs from all subsequent games on Gala allocated to their node license. POS are paid nodes that operate for specific games through a smart contract rental structure. Proof of storage are free nodes that will allow the games to be fully hosted on the node ecosystem, removing the reliance on centralized hosting solutions like Amazon S3. How is the Gala Games network secured? The Gala token runs on Ethereum and the Binance Smart Chain BSC blockchain. The network is secured by its own set of nodes called Founders Nodes. Gala Games specifies a maximum of 50,000 Founders Nodes that validate in-game transactions and secure the network. Nodes can also vote about which games are released to the Gala Games platform. You can operate a node by purchasing an account and running it on your computer. Gala are rewarded to node operators according to a point system. Running a node for a minimum of 6 hours in a cycle scores 1 point, and referrals running nodes for at least 6 hours score 0.1 points. At the time of distribution, all of the points are added up and the Gala is split between these points. How many Gala Games Gala coins are there in circulation? The maximum total supply will be 35 billion Gala tokens. Currently, there's about 7 billion Gala in circulation. 17,123,286 Gala is distributed daily. Half of this Gala is distributed to Founders node operators and a half to the Gala Games conservatorship. Each year, on the 21st of July, the distribution of Gala will be halved. For example, beginning on July 21st, 2022, the daily distribution of Gala will be 8,561,643 instead of 17,123,286. This Gala token serves as a utility token that is used to purchase items in the game and can be earned from running a node. Gala token price prediction. Algorithm-based forecasting services and other top analysts that have kept up with the recent rises and see the price being $1.109 by early January and $10.183 by December 2022. Why Gala Games will hit $1? Gala Games is trading around 0.35 cents as of late, so reaching $1 would seem possible. Gala Games certainly has an interesting ecosystem of games and a very experienced leadership, so even such an ambitious goal could happen in recent weeks. Who are the founders of Gala Games? Eric Schiermeier founded Gala Games. He was the co-founder of Zynga, a famous social and mobile games company. Under Schiermeier's leadership, Zynga launched popular hits like Poker, Mafia Wars, and Farmville. Schiermeier, who has a reputation of working on the cutting edge of gaming, launched Gala Games in July of 2019 to create a blockchain-based game network and give players more ownership of their games. In total, the Gala Games team consists of 60 employees. How to buy Gala? Gala has been listed on a number of crypto exchanges. Unlike other main cryptocurrencies, it cannot be directly purchased with fiat money. However, you can still easily buy this coin by first purchasing Bitcoin from any fiat to crypto exchange and then transferring to the exchange that offers to trade this coin. Step 1. Register on fiat to crypto exchange. You'll have to first buy one of the major cryptocurrencies, in this case Bitcoin BTC. Step 2. Buy BTC with fiat money. Once you finish the KYC process, you'll be asked to add a payment method. Here you can either choose to provide a credit card or debit card or use a bank transfer. You'll be charged higher fees when using cards, but you'll also make an instant purchase. While a bank transfer will be cheaper but slower, depending on the country of your residence, some countries will offer instant cash deposits with low fees. Step 3. Transfer BTC to an altcoin exchange. Since Gala is an altcoin, we need to transfer our BTC to an exchange where Gala can be traded. Step 4. Deposit BTC to exchange. Depending on the exchange policies, you might be required to go through another KYC process. This should usually take you from about 30 minutes to possibly a few days maximum. Though the process should be easy to follow, once you're done with it, you should have full access to your exchange wallet. Now, when you're through with that, go back to transfer your funds to the exchange and start trading. Step 5. Trade Gala. Congratulations, you can now start trading your Gala and keep amassing wealth. There you have it, guys. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Let's have your thoughts by leaving a comment in the section below. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you've not done that yet. Also, smash the notification bell to get notified whenever we release a new video. See you guys in the next one.